Kaya tinatawag siyang special child. Special case. Kasi nga gano'n siya kinakausap niya yung sarili niya. But yung strengths niya is more on ano siya, yung magaling siya sa art. Kaya, so hindi lang pwede yung limitations is yun lang talaga siya, parang nagpo-coexist siya with his strength. Next is limitations are described to profile an individual's needed support. So after ma-diagnose yung bata with special or intellectual disability, after siya ma-describe, doon na yung kailangan i-provide yung mga needed support ng bata. So let's say, yung bata is, or the child is diagnosed with globally related disorder. So kailangan i-supplement yun by enrolling in a school that specializes with such limitation. Question? Next is the life functioning of the person with intellectual disability will improve with appropriate personalized support. The sources and strategies that aim to promote the development, education, interest, and personal well-being of a person, and that enhance individual functioning over sustained period. We have learned that out of 27. So, the same as item number 4, once the individual's needed support is given, it promotes development na talaga. According to APA, or the American Psychiatric Association, intellectual disability can be defined as deficit in general mental abilities, including reasoning, problem solving, signing, abstract reasoning, judgment, academic learning, and learning from experience. So again, take note from the word deficit. So nagkakaroon talaga siya ng kakulangan in overall intellectual ability. So these are the etiologic risk factors for intellectual disability. These are actually contributing factors during the development period of a child. That can affect or develop intellectual disability. First is underlying is the feeling that before and during the birth occurs. The first is under biomedical, we have chromosomal disorders, genetic disorders, syndrome metabolic disorders, cerebral genesis, mental illnesses, parental age. So under biomedical, let's consider first is before the conception of a child. So possible na pwedeng merong genetic disorder na yung parent na pwedeng ma-inherit ang bata. Before the conception of the child or before sila before magkaroon ng bata sa sinapunan. Next is under social is poverty, internal malnutrition, domestic violence, lack of resources to parental care. So under social, now we can consider it as the environment, or we can consider it as the environment of the maternal and the child during and before birth, or before birth first. Now under poverty, maternal. So, diba, what the mother eats or kung ano man yung iniintake ng mother, yung pinag-ace ng bata sa sinapunan naman. So, let's say, walang makakain yung magulang, wala rin makakain yung bata sa sinapunan. Next is other behavioral. Yes, marital drug, parental drug abuse, alcohol use, smoking, and parental abuse. So again, di ba, kung ano yung tinitake ng magulang, hindi nyo natin ipaka kasi nakukulan. So, talagang makapektuhan yung developmental stage ng bata na sila nakukulan. Next is under-education. Parental cognitive disability without support, lack of cooperation, support, and support. So these are actually the parents with lack knowledge and preparation. So as you can see, what did you observe? Diba, under prenatal, lahat is talagang pwedeng mag-cause ng intellectual disability ng bata is magagaling sa magulang. No? Kaya it is crucial na kailangan yung during the technology, kailangan we have enough knowledge and next is the parenting plan for being pregnant birth. First is under biomedical, we have prematurity, birth injury, and medical disorder. So prematurity, di ba, ito yung pagka-birth ng child is at the age siya, where yung hindi pa fully developed, paano mo mas bata. So pwede magkaroon dito ng mga disorders, disease, di ba? And neonatal disorder, ito yung mga, let's say, clubfoot, or yung mga coma na or limbs ng bata. Next is, ano pa yung nagawang na develop siya during kung talagang kasi namugulan pa na develop. Next is social or the environment of lack of access to birth care. Behavioral, clinical rejection of caretaking, parental intervention, abandonment of child, and educational and lack of medical referral services at discharge. So these are actually the methodology. Next we have is the postnatal or during childbirth. So under biomedical, we have traumatic brain injury, malnutrition, brain encephalitis, seizure disorders, degenerative disorders. So during childbirth, kailangan we have to give them a lot of support and nutrition needed by the child. Para hindi mo narating nila yung matabilities. But, ito yung pwedeng maging factors na pwedeng makapekto para ma-develop yung intellectual disability sa bata. Next is social, impaired child caregiver, lack of adequate stimulation, family poverty, chronic illness, ito family institutional education. So, ano yung social so, okay na talaga, adequate stimulation. So, hindi lang magagaling sa development ng bata, o hindi lang talaga yung bata na pwede cause magiging cause din talaga yung maternal or yung family or yung environment ng bata without adequate support. Next is behavioral abuse, neglect, domestic violence, inadequate safety measures, social deprivation, difficult child behavior. Educational, we have impaired parenting, delayed diagnosis, inadequate early intervention of services, inadequate special educational services, inadequate family support. So, kung ulit yung word na is adequate, meaning kailangan during the developmental stage pa lang yung bata before conception, we have to talaga support na yung bata during the developmental stage. Next is we have the clinical conditions associated with intellectual